Hey guys, Fight Kitties here. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
And it's time for Kickass and Coffee. Well, there's a lot to talk about today.
Is there ever a day that goes by where there isn't something to talk about?
And something involving Twitter, because we're always involving Twitter. That's where we find our facts. So let's get started with some Fight Buzz.
Bayley's teasing us.
She is.
She's been teasing us for a while now.
Yeah, she really has, and especially since the Elimination Chamber was announced. What are we on? Is today Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday.
I don't even know what day it is. I'm so confused. But yeah, she was like teasing on Twitter. Since yesterday, we found out that there's going to be a sixth person that we don't know.
Mystery contestant, the shadowy figure. Who will it be?
Who will it be? And people are speculating because she went and commented the leg emoji under the Twitter post. I think we have a picture of it.
A freaking leg emoji.
Yeah, look at her. That's all she did. She's like,
leg. I'm going to put a leg out there.
Well, she has been on the sidelines because her torn ACL. So I don't know if that's hey, my leg's okay. Or I don't know. Break a leg? I don't know.
I'm going to kick your ass. I don't know.
I feel like it could be interpreted in so many different ways. That's why she just went with a simple emoji, because she's like, I'll leave them to speculate.
I mean, it's a little more vague than the little eyes emoji.
Yeah, the eyes is just I'm watching you, but the leg is what's happening here?
Have you seen Bayley in action?
I haven't yet. No.
Okay, so back in the day when I first started getting into it, because I remember watching it, going, "What is this? Whatever," and then actually started respecting the sport. And I would see Bayley, and it was when she first came out, she was the 1980s princess with her sideways ponytail, her I'm a hugger t-shirt, and they didn't do it anymore, but the cheesy used car salespeople had those big tubey guys.
Oh my god!
And, all those would come out for her, and it was super happy pants. And now she's a little edgier, a little darker, a little. She kind of reminds me of old Chris Jericho stuff where he'd have his lists and yeah.
She took a whole 360 turn, I guess.
Oh, yeah, but I'm kind of excited to see how she's gonna come back.
Yeah, and apparently Dave Meltzer reported that she's supposed to be back for WrestleMania or before WrestleMania in April. So I'm maybe this Elimination Chamber is going to be her.
Well, I think the last time we saw her was she was against Naomi, and I think it was 2020 in the scandalous Saudi Arabia freaking matches.
Yes, that was for SmackDown.
Just go to Qatar.
I know.
I'm
so it's wait, how long is the flight there?
Okay, hold on. We were talking about it takes 12 hours to get to Italy.
12?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We were talking to a guy from Italy yesterday at the convention center, and he's like, "Oh yes, it's a 12-hour flight." I'm
I would run it. I would go insane. I thought California was bad, but no. I guess not.
Okay,
moving on. So Ronda Rousey was talking about, she's like, "Hey, I'm going to admit, I can take negative, feedback from fans, but sometimes it hurts." She was saying how she was talking all about this on a Facebook Live that she had.
They scolded her backstage for taking it to heart.
Yeah, but she says that she's I play this character, but it's also still me at the end of the day. So she's it's still hurtful, which I get it. It can be hurtful, and
I mean, you think of all the people who delete their Twitter accounts because people are being mean to them.
Yeah.
Although, if you're going to be holding up the persona that you're the baddest woman on the planet,
that's true. Nothing should faze you. Nothing should.
Or at least not publicly.
Yeah.
You go find a bathroom and cry when you're done.
Yeah. And that's not in a insensitive, not in an insensitive way either. It's just you come off that's Jade Cargill crying. You would never see that. No. You just wouldn't. That's just that what wouldn't happen. So I feel I was feeling sympathy, but I'm girl, you try to play this like badass, like tough girl. So I'm like,
and I giggle about this a little bit because like y'all jumped on whoever was giving me a hard time about my glasses.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay, whatever. Yeah, they're not they're the glasses I wear at night when I take out my contacts.
Yeah, but you weren't crying about it, like,
but
oh
y'all
my
were like,
God.
oh my gosh, do not have the Lady Jade's glasses. Yes, they're 7 years old.
Yeah, we had fans coming back in the comments. They're like, yeah, we're not going to take these trolls, which was funny.
I love the love.
I know, we love it.
Yeah, I'm like, the hate's not cool. I don't know.
It's not. Trolls are never fun, point blank, period. But if you're like this like badass, like nothing phases you kind of girl, then like, yeah.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, maybe like 10 years from now and you're doing one of those behind the scenes documentaries, like, it really hurt my feelings. But like, of course, you're human.
Not like a few weeks later. Like, already. Well, it was reported that Rousey and WWE personnel talked like back in like January for her Raw promo when she was like receiving negative like feedback from fans, and like fast forward to like last week's SmackDown, she acted like people were saying she acted like a baby face and she was interacting with fans, and I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about Ronda Rousey, honestly.
I would think this is a very complicated job.
It is. It's true. That's true. I wonder when like the issues even like came about. Like when did she start getting negative feedback? Was it always, or
I can't remember. I feel like even when she first came out, it was a little bit of a rough crowd.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's strange.
Yeah, when she first came out. Although now she's all full of like mama-ness. So it's like
yeah, that's true. So she basically like she was on the Steve O podcast back in like April of 2020.
Steve-O from like Jackass Steve-O?
Yeah. And she was talking about how I think he brought it up or she brought it up that like the fans that were from WWE were ungrateful.
Oh.
And she calls them ungrateful idiots. And because she's like, I could be at home with my family and I come here. And I'm like, girl, this is your job. What do you mean? Like, I get it, but it's like, I don't know.
It's a weird job.
Yeah, it is a weird job.
I don't know how they do it.
You have to have, I think you definitely have to go in with this mindset of like mental toughness. Like you can't go in insecure. Like you have to be very secure with yourself and like, I don't know.
I mean, do you remember how like awkward it was when we started getting behind the camera and we're like,
that's true. We're like,
and then to be like in front of like millions of people who all have very strong opinions.
That's true. Yeah, it's very true. I mean, it is nerve-wracking. Even just like, I know there's people that watch this during the day, but I'm not looking at them. They're not seeing me look at them. So I don't know.
There's someone like yelling all in your face.
Yeah, that's true. Poor Ronda. Okay, I'll feel bad a little bit.
We'll
okay, I digress. All right, moving on.
And some former WWE stars. We tease. Everyone's teasing us right now.
Yeah.
We got Bayley teasing. We got freaking Killer Cross, and Scarlett Bordeaux. They're like, we tease. Oh.
I know. So they're like, basically, there was like this video that got released where like, I don't know the full like quotes, but I think it's coming up. But basically, they let it slip that there were plans for them to appear on AEW's Dynamite in Atlantic City
because they were already up in Atlantic City.
I believe so, yeah. And like they said that they were just like having fun with like the speculation of it all.
I mean, was it CM Punk was doing that kind of thing too? So.
Yeah. And in the video that was released, you can like hear someone say that Cross and Bordeaux are like the hot commodities right now, and that they're gonna be in Atlantic City.
They are hot. Dang it.
Yeah. And then Bordeaux is like, "Oh, is that true?" And then she just kind of like didn't say anything after. So I'm like,
well, someone's. I think hearing like Killer Cross like slipped something because he was like, "Oh, totally."
Yeah. Like, and so I feel like that is just a telltale sign that's like, all right.
They're up to something.
Especially since they're free agents. So it's like there's a possibility for them to sign with AEW.
But like, okay, but wasn't like the big like crazy bananas signing supposed to be for Friday night?
Yeah.
But like Dynamite's Wednesday night. So it's like
we're gonna have to see tonight.
We're just
And stay tuned because me and Billy are definitely going to update for you guys tomorrow tomorrow morning we'll have that update on tonight's episode of Dynamite. It's going to be epic. And I don't know. We're going to see if maybe they're there. Maybe they're a fun little surprise. Oh, we've got Keith. Hey, Keith.
Good morning, Keith.
He said, I heard Hangman Adam Page is going to defend his AEW World Heavyweight Champion in a Texas match against Lance Archer. I think we announced that a few
I feel like
days ago.
Is that going to be tonight?
Definitely touch base. Yeah, I believe so. If I'm not mistaken.
Can you imagine, like, if they had saved their Texas death match for, like, Dallas, Texas?
That would be epic.
Like, I feel like that would be so appropriate. You're like, the Cowboy, Adam Page, in Texas, Texas death match. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
just pile on that cowboy shit.
Oh, and it would be like so cool because you get like the whole aesthetic of like being in Texas, and you like, I don't know.
Okay,
moving on.
A girl can dream, right?
Yeah, it's true. So WWE's got some interesting news.
Okay, why? I mean, so many trademarks. Legal talk.
Legal talk.
Legal talk.
So they filed for another trademark, and it looks like they've got a new show coming in.
Sunday Stunner.
Yeah. Sunday Stunner.
I like a stunner. Stunner's a good move.
That is cool.
So, Of course, there's like a million different ways that this is going to be used. It's like U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, and here is the description. Hold on. Maybe take a bathroom break right now. But it's like, it's professional wrestling, providing professional wrestling news and information through broadcast media, including television and distributed via various platforms across multiple forms of transmission media.
So much is happening. In simpler terms, I think they're trying to do what we do here. I think they're trying to give the news on Sundays. I feel like that's what it is. They're trying to give like news of like the week.
Is it gonna be like a news show, like with anchors and stuff, or?
Yeah, I'm wondering. And it's like people were like thinking like, if this is kind of interesting that the name is this, they're using the word stunner, which is Steve Austin's finisher. So they're like, is Steve Austin gonna be hosting this? Like, what's going on? And it's unclear whether the show is going to air on like Peacock or like what digital platform it's going to air on. We don't know a lot. It's really just speculation. We really should be wearing our tinfoil hats for this.
Well, they got the trademark.
Yeah.
So they're doing something.
They're doing something, yes. And now it's time for an epic game.
Oh my gosh, we're ready.
Trivia. So
okay,
get your Kahoot ready. We are going to get ready on our end over here.
All right, Kahoot.it. Do we have the login credentials up for everyone who wants to play?
Yes. I
got like that pin code.
Yeah, we've just got to, can everyone see the pinned comment? It's got the new.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Game pin. Lady J and Billy here. Come on, Keith. I saw you.
Yeah, Keith, we saw you. You can't hide. Come play Kahoot. You just in it on your phone or another browser, you just type in kahoot.it and then that game pin of 1739416. And we've got some tricky-ish questions today.
I mean, it can't just be Billy and freaking Lady J. Like,
yeah, come on.
We're gonna like award ourselves like swag from Pro Wrestling Tees. Be like, yeah, get myself some Fight Kitties swag.
Yeah, I guess no one wants a swag bag.
I guess not. Maybe they just want a cup of coffee.
Yeah, maybe they just want a cup of coffee. Locked. That way, if
can jump in.
Yeah, anyone can jump in at any time. But I guess we'll just get this game.
Keith, you're killing me.
Started, Keith. Come on.
All right. I'm ready. It's Kahoot.it.
Yes. It is Kahoot.it, and we are. And today it's fancy because there's pictures. There weren't pictures before. I cannot believe today is Wednesday. I had no idea. My days are all mushed.
All right.
I guess it's you and Billy against each other.
It only takes a second to log in. You don't even have to give us like any of your personal information.
Yeah, you can put any name, even if it's a letter.
Yeah. Like yesterday
we had a V. We had a V.
She's like, V. Be 1, 2, 3. You can be no name. You can be anonymous.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not like in school where we kick your name out. You can have any name on here.
Well,
Kind of. I'm hoping this weather is clearing up soon because it's like extremely cold recently. And
we say extremely cold and people are like, shut up.
I know. My family, when they hear that, they're like, are you serious? Like, you grew up here and you say it's cold. I'm like, it's cold. My best friend texted me yesterday and she's like, oh my goodness, I was driving with the windows down because it's so nice. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's the weather? And she's like, it's 42 degrees. I'm like,
ooh,
baby.
Baby. All right, now there's 3 of us. Now let's begin.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road.
All right. Day 3. Elimination Chamber 3. 2. I'm ready. True or false? Daniel Bryan is married to Nikki Bella. Are they married? No. It's confusing. Oh, shh. Like, shh, quiet. Smarty pants. Or I gave it away. Oh, baby had the faster fingers.
Can everyone see the answers? Because our faces
Steve Austin
showing.
and Deborah Marshall are. Oh, I don't. Oh. It's like.
Got one more answer.
I like the picture because I'm like, ooh, no.
They aren't. They divorced in 2003.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
So
Drama.
All right.
Oh
my gosh, I'm in 3rd place.
Billy here is moving up. Go, Billy.
All right, quiz. Name the first AEW match that did not have a live audience. The Lucha Bros versus Best Friends. Hikaru Shida versus Chris Statlander and Bayley Ford. The Jurassic Express, Butcher and the Blade. Wait a second. Where are the blue and the green ones the same?
I tricked you.
I am like, Mass coffee. Dude, who is this baby?
If this is Keith, then Keith, you should have played a while ago. You're doing great.
At Daly's
I don't know. Has Kenny Omega defended the Impact World Championship at Daly's place?
He's okay. He's had a lot of repair work done.
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh, all these smarty pants. Oh, I'm still last. What is Alexa Bliss's real name? Ooh.
If you follow her on Twitter, you'll see her real name.
Oh man.
If this is somebody keeps answering so fast, it's always like one answer like right away. Yay, everyone got it right.
I totally guessed. Dang it, I'm still there.
Dang it. You're like, I was winning yesterday. What's happening?
Okay. Bobby Lashley's real name is Franklin Roberto Lashley.
I don't know. Is his name Franklin Roberto Lashley? Maybe. Maybe not. Sounds like it could be his name. True.
Oh.
It was true.
Oh. Billy, you're still
Billy. Oh my goodness. Does anyone have a streak today? I don't think anyone does.
He's on the up and up though.
Told you I challenged these questions today.
Oh my goodness.
What is Seth Rollins' real name?
I know nothing.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you guys can hear the music that Kahoot plays, but it's like dun, 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 dun. It's fun music. It's very intense, actually. Alrighty. You got it right! All right. Next one. We're halfway there, guys. And
I'm still last.
Lady J, come on.
What? Oh, everyone's freaking real name. Oh my goodness. Cole, baby. Someone obviously likes the Adam Cole.
Yeah, they should know this. Whoever's baby should know the answer to this question.
I was so wrong.
It's Austin Jenkins.
Austin Jenkins.
I know, I put the Jacob Adam Cole one there just for fun.
You're like, maybe they just did a play off of their real name. Ah, dang it. Mandy Rose's real name.
What's her ethnicity? That last name, Sakomano, sounds like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder.
Can't tell if that tan is real or fake.
I can't either.
She used to be blonde, like super blonde.
I saw pictures of that. I actually like her brown hair better.
Oh,
everyone got it right. That was kind of easy because like Amanda, Mandy, yeah.
Or you could have been tricking all of us.
Or yeah, that's true.
Baby.
Alrighty, true or false? WWE allows blood in the ring.
Like now or then or
currently? I should have put currently.
Currently. Big weenie pants about the whole blood in the ring. At least against AEW. Ew, AEW, girls cannot bleed.
Yes, they used to, but they do not anymore. So, yeah, fun fact of the day, in case you didn't know.
I'm still last.
WWE's off season is summer, spring, fall, or is there no off season? Or they just at it all the time, 24/7?
I know.
Which one is it? I don't know. Maybe they take a little summer break. Everyone knew.
There is no off season.
There is no off season. Oh my gosh, you guys all have an answer streak of 3.
Oh man.
Look at you guys. Moving up.
True or false? The Undertaker won more than 20 consecutive WrestleMania matches. I'm glad no one can see my retarded looking face right now.
True. I know. I was actually shocked by that.
I'm like, I know he was like, oh dang, I'm moving up.
Look at you, Lady J.
I finally moved up.
You got a little fire emoji next to your name. She's coming for you, baby.
Kenny Omega used to play hockey.
I don't know. He doesn't deem me as a hockey guy.
But he's Canadian.
That's true.
Is it horribly stereotypical that, Canadians play hockey?
I don't know. I know the answer, but I can't say. It is true. He did used to play hockey. This next one's actually kind of tricky.
I'm going to get you, baby. True or false? Adam Page used to be a teacher.
He used to teach graphic design and journalism. Does that sound like Adam Page? I don't know.
Or did he teach history?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't. He doesn't deem me as a graphic design teacher or a history teacher either. I feel like he'd be like that cool English teacher. It's true though. All right, last question.
Yes!
Lady J. And just so you guys know, I am not giving her the answers. I really am not. She's doing this all on her own.
Okay.
Last question of the day. Which AEW star has been on Dancing with the Stars?
Oh my Lord.
Is it Darby Allin? Is it Chris Jericho? Is it Orange Cassidy?
Dang, that's a tough one. I know, like,
It's Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I guessed it correctly. I just wasn't sure.
All right, let's see our winners. Billy, 10 out of 15.
Ooh.
Baby, 9 out of 15.
From out of nowhere.
From out of nowhere.
At the last minute.
She really pulled this one.
Oh, man, I felt like the dark horse there for a while. Is she gonna?
You were at number 3 for like a few rounds, and then you got your way up there with those fire.
I had to I figured if I answered faster, I would start beating other people. I can't wait. Can't dilly-dally. Gotta.
Yeah. All right, guys. How did everyone like that game? That was kind of fun.
Who was Baby?
Yeah, who was Baby? Reveal yourself.
Put a
What is your identity? Who are you? Is it Keith? Something tells me it's Keith. I don't know. All right. Moving on
if you're not gonna reveal yourself.
Yeah, maybe another time. We'll move on to some fluffy news for now. Alrighty. This one's kind of cool.
So I'm not a big energy drink person. Are you?
I do like energy drinks. Well, yeah, my dad was always used to like Red Bull and stuff like that. And when we'd go on vacation, and he'd go out, that's how he stayed up. And we went in Colombia, everybody that goes out at night, we all would pick up from the gas station this energy drink. And I buy Celsius. I buy.
I think Billy here likes Celsius.
Oh, I think he does. I feel like I've seen him with one. And these Alani energy drinks I tried, I don't know. They're kind of cool. Sometimes I'm really, really jittery, and other times I'm not. But those natural ones are usually ones where you don't get as jittery.
Oh, The Rock.
He's got his own energy drink coming out.
Zoa energy drink. Dude, it's gonna be released for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't Super Bowl commercials stupid expensive?
Extremely expensive. The budget is insane. First of all, even just going to the Super Bowl is wildly insane.
How much is one average ticket?
A couple thousand probably, just to sit in heaven, basically. But so this is going to be released this Sunday, and he wrote on Twitter, because why wouldn't he announce it on Twitter, that this is going to be this healthy, clean energy drink, and there's nothing like it, and that it is the #1 fastest growing, created by...
Of course it's not #1 fastest growing. What else would it be, right?
Exactly. It was created by Danny Garcia, Dave Raines, and John Schulman, and they're the founders of Zoa.
Not the Red Death, Daniel Garcia.
I don't know. No. His Instagram name is not that. No, I know. Not that I stalk them on Twitter or any Instagram or anything. Just catch up with them.
I love that hashtag Chief Energy Officer.
Yes. That's kind of cool. So I don't know. Maybe we'll check out their energy drink. I don't know. Maybe if The Rock wants to send us an energy drink to try. I don't know.
Give 5 kitties here, swap out your coffee for
it. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Lady J on the energy drink, bandwagon, and she can have a little. I know, not Red Bull. This is supposed to be clean, and maybe it's vegan. I don't know. Why wouldn't it be? All right. Moving on to the Hall of Fame.
So WWE Hall of Famer Ron Simmons.
Yes.
He's going to be talking with Steve Austin on his Broken Skull sessions.
He sure is.
I gotta start watching those again. Those are so much fun. He's like the Oprah for freaking wrestling.
Wait, why is that the best way to describe it? That really is.
He asks these really good, they have some hard conversations, and they're really interesting. It's not just a BS segment. He really gets deep with these people.
I feel anytime I've watched, or not watched, because I've only seen articles where they take pieces of the interview, because I have noticed they're people do, like you said, they open up on his podcast. So a lot of people are excited for it, and you could see it this Friday, exclusively on Peacock and WWE Network. So that'll be a new episode of Broken Skull Sessions. And moving on to Chris Jericho, which is
oh my gosh,
Dancing with the Stars.
I didn't see that.
I need to see that now.
I think my favorite one was like, oh, Trevor Noah was on Dancing with the Stars. He's so cute.
He is. So he's got some things to say about AEW.
Of course he does. He's like tooting his own horn.
Yeah. It's like the definition of tooting your own horn.
He's like, I am Le Champion and AEW is the best.
Yeah, he's like, they are the top pro wrestling company in the world. I'm like, alrighty.
I'm like, he's done work with New Japan.
He has.
That's a big claim.
And he took people were like saying that he took a big risk by signing with the rival company instead of staying with WWE. And, many people believe that WWE is like the top promotion in the world because, they're very wealthy. They have a very big budget.
Very big budget.
Very big budget.
Very big revenue.
Yeah. Even though they say they have budget cuts, that's probably like what, $2? Like,
although to be fair, there was like a year or two where they were like hoarding talent.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It was okay, moving on.
Yeah. So Chris Jericho stated in an interview with Pop Culture that, this is how he feels. And he was like basically just boasting about himself the whole time.
The creme de la creme.
Yeah. He's got no insecurity issues. I mean, that man really loves himself, which is cool. Love it.
Yeah. He's like, AEW has the best in-ring product, entertaining shows, storylines, characters, yada, yada, yada.
And so I don't know. He's like basically saying that he's not worried about them not being the number one top, wrestling promotion, but he's like, our fan base is growing, which means that we are going to grow. We're going to be creating more stories. And yeah, he's just talking about how he's been killing it in the demos and how they're going to be getting more money. And literally the entire interview was him boasting about AEW.
Although, I mean, I think Keith referenced an AEW match that he's excited about. So
yes,
the Wrestleverse might agree.
Yeah, I do actually really enjoy watching AEW, and I feel like before I got into the wrestling world, I only knew of WWE. Like, also because I lived in Connecticut and Stamford has the headquarters, so I'm like, that's all I ever saw.
One of my cousins, she's like, I haven't seen wrestling, and she called it WWF. I'm like, yeah, that was a while ago.
That is a telltale sign of how long you haven't watched wrestling. So speaking of WWE, this week on Monday night's Raw episode, we saw...
Oh, goodness gracious. Friggin' this 24/7 title. I do not like this title belt. It is just like silly filler.
Yeah.
I mean, so Dana Brooke, she escapes attempts for someone to steal her friggin' 24/7 title. So R-Truth, Tozawa, and Tamina, they're all like searching for her backstage. I mean, I guess it's better than watching another recap video or, a promo video.
Yeah. And Reggie was like seeming to wonder if there was like more to their relationship, but it ended.
Is she teasing too?
I don't know.
I mean, if everyone's going to be teasing.
Everyone is teasing. And I don't know.
Didn't she like kiss him or something stupid like that?
I think she gave him a kiss she gave him a kiss on the cheek. So I'm like, is that a friend zone kind of thing? Because like.
I don't kiss my friends on the cheek. I'm apparently not Italian enough.
I think I thought it was like a Hispanic thing because like I give everyone a hug and a kiss on the cheek. I also love hugs, so that's a problem. My mom even to this day, she's like, "Can you get off of me? You're always giving me a hug." I'm like, "I'm sorry." But yes.
So maybe she's just a hugger.
Yeah, I think I'm just a hugger. But yeah, they had like this like moment where like their faces got close and everybody was like, I was like, what's going on here? But no, it seems like they're friends.
Just punched him? That would have been much more entertaining.
Yeah, it would have instead of this.
Him out.
I don't know. Maybe she's trying to get like a little pre-Valentine's Day.
All right.
Just kidding.
I need to move on to something else.
Yes, we're gonna move on to something that's a little more interesting. Like,
this was a little surprising. I was like, "What the heck is Dolph Ziggler doing at NXT?"
Yeah, like what is he doing there? I for whatever reason, he's on the main roster.
And yeah, he's on Raw, right?
Yeah.
And now he's like harassing Bron Breakker at NXT.
Yeah.
And like he's put his hair down. Put my hair down.
That's how you know it's serious. You got the hair down, and it's like, oh gosh.
I think we have a picture of like when he was like harassing. Yeah. So
yeah.
I guess he needs to, I don't know, break in Bron Breakker.
I guess. I don't know. He's trying to prove a point here. Well, moving on to some keeping it strong style.
Keep it strong style. We could like hold a segment of like where in the world are all the free agents?
Seriously, I feel like every week we have at least one person or two people. We should do like this fun thing that's like free agent of the week, our favorite free agent of the week.
And today's
free agent of the week.
Tonga. He is like officially a free agent as of January 30th. I'm like, you're waiting until now to like let us know? And then like his tweet said hashtag misinformation. I'm like,
yeah.
Did I miss something?
I don't know, because first of all, I'm like, okay, if it was January 30th, he waited like a week or so, right? Like that was like a week ago. And then he had like a message following that for Tony Khan. And he's like, hey, Tony Khan, want to burn bridges? He's like, I love burning bridges.
Why is he burning bridges?
I don't know. And he goes,
he was with New Japan. I'm like, why is he burning the bridge?
I don't know what's happening with him. But he said,
but like, what about Tongaloa? Like, they say his contract's up sometime this year. And I'm like, they're like the great tag team partners, the Gorillas of Destiny.
So I'm wondering where he's going to go as a free agent. And he used the hashtag F a Forbidden Door. So
I mean, if you're a free agent, is it even forbidden?
Yeah, it's not really.
You're like, you're free. It's not the same.
It's not. So I think that's all of the chatter and gossip of the Wrestleverse we've got for you guys today.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I missed? No.
No.
But
any last minute comments?
Any last minute comments? And make sure that you guys redeem yourself tomorrow. You can't let.
Come on, it can't just be us.
Oh, Billy said I was robbed. Well, maybe you were, but no, you were not robbed. This was a fair game because I made the questions and Lady J did not see them.
Last time I knew, I was like, I shall pause.
The first round of Kahoot, we didn't even play Kahoot when we were like announcing it. Lady J knew all of the answers to the question.
I'm like, I'm not allowed to make it now.
But these past 2 days she hasn't, but she's still coming out on top. So I don't know. She's a force to be reckoned with, I guess. And Billy, you're just going to have to redeem yourself. And baby, whoever that is.
Wait, I'm probably going to wait till like the last day.
I know. To reveal themselves.
I know. We'll come back again tomorrow morning and we'll play Kahoot again.
For our day 4 Kahoot. We've still got 5 more days after that until we got our final winner. And,
if you have some trivia questions that you want to add.
Yeah,
we'll take them.
Let us know any trivia questions that you're like, ooh, that would be a fun one. Add them in and we'll definitely make sure we have that on the next day.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. And thank you guys so much for watching today. You guys are amazing. That's all we've got for you guys for Kickass and Coffee. But please take a moment to leave a comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, you can click the link down below for some more Fight Kitties videos. Until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.
Bye, guys.